Hey guys, Mike here from RapidPurple.com, coming at you this time with a brand new video where I want to focus on online reviews, or primarily the importance of online reviews and what to do with them from the viewpoint of a small business owner. So over the course of the years that I've ran Media Explode and Rapid Purple, and I've worked with various sizes of businesses, various types of businesses, and getting their online presences kind of up to par, I've came across my fair share of owners that had restaurants or lounges or service-related businesses or e-commerce solutions where they just put absolutely no focus on online reviews. And to be honest, that was actually what fueled this video and what gave me the idea to do that, where I've had a ton of different conversations with a lot of them and trying to explain the benefits and the pros and the cons and kind of really how much online reviews mean. And over having a lot of these conversations, I realized that, well, you know what, if I just put one of these online and we put this video together and we throw it up, it'll probably serve, a much greater purpose than me repeatedly having the same talk over and over again. So that was kind of the idea behind this video. And I don't want this to be a long video. I know that a big portion of my old videos ended up to be substantially long, and it's just kind of the nature of these conversations. I definitely don't want to make this a long video. I do, however, plan to expand on it with specific videos for how to best deal with negative reviews, how to best deal with positive reviews, and so forth and so on. So the main goal for this video is just to kind of have an overall understanding of online reviews and just have a quick idea of what to do with them, what you should understand when it comes to them, and so forth. So with that being said, kind of the number one thing, I guess, that maybe some of you have already kind of realized of where we're going, or the number one thing that I want to touch base on and that I want to mention is to understand the importance of an online review. Now this doesn't matter if you have a service-related business, if you have a restaurant, a lounge, if you're a locksmith, or if you sell shoes online. Online reviews carry a ton of weight behind them. In order to save myself from trying to prove that to you, what I will do is reference an online survey that was done by Weber Shandwick with a partnership with KRC Research back in 2012, and I'll link that in the description of this video if you want to check out the big long PDF for the report on that. But they did a survey to try to really understand and gauge how important online reviews were to people, and they found out a ton of great cool things. I'm only going to touch base on a couple. So first off, 65% of consumers within their survey said that they were inspired enough by a favorable consumer review to go ahead and buy a product that they were thinking about. Almost every single consumer within that report, a total of 95%, stated that they gained confidence in their purchase decision due to a review that they read about the product online. Those kind of two key facts on their alone, stand as a great explanation for, why there is so much weight to an online review. So let's say, for example, that you're selling something online. Let's say, for example, that you are selling these calculators online. Now, I already own this calculator. I went and I bought one from your website, and I have it here, and I know, because I have it in front of me and I can feel it and I can touch it, that the screen is great, and it's big and it's bold, and it's at the perfect angle to where I can view it when it's just down on the table in front of me without really straining my eyes, and the light doesn't reflect off of it much. The buttons are very clear and crisp, and they're big, and I can press them very, very easily with just the right amount of feedback to let me know I pressed the button. And I can say all of these things and know all of these things because I have the product here, and I can touch it and feel it and press the buttons and play with it and get an idea of what it's really all about, and so forth. A person that's shopping for this online and that's on your website and looking at pictures of this can't feel it, can't touch it, can't get that same exact experience as the person that already owns it. So because of that, the people that are looking to buy something kind of look for those reviews and those people that already have one to tell them how that is and what it's like and what it's about. We'll take another example. Let's say that you have a buddy of yours that just bought a brand new car, and it happens to be a car that you were considering getting too. I'm sure that pretty much all of you would probably walk up to him and be like, hey, listen, how's the car? How does this feel? Are the seats comfortable? Anything that's annoying you about it? Oh, why do you want to know? I'm looking to buy the same exact thing. That is, essentially the same exact thing as reading an online review from somebody that owns the product and tells you what they think about it. Or the difference is you're just asking your buddy in person, hey, what do you think about this? I want to buy the same exact car. So with that being said, there's quite a lot of importance to an online review, and as that study kind of made evidently clear, people look for those online reviews. People look to get some sort of confirmation that, you know what, yes, you're making the right decision in buying this, and they feel better about that, knowing that 20 other people were like, yeah, this was a great decision to buy this specific calculator, to get this specific service, to go eat at this specific restaurant, to go visit this specific museum, or whatever the case is. They look for those reviews to know what they should be doing, and to kind of, again, to just kind of confirm to themselves what it is that they want to do and what they feel like. So there's quite a lot of weight placed behind them. Now that leads to a couple of different things, and this kind of leads us into point number 2. When it comes to online reviews, you have to take the good with the bad. First off, no business is going to be perfect 100% of the time. Everybody, somewhere, everywhere is going to make a mistake. I promise you, a mistake has happened at somebody that works in Disney World, to somebody that works at insert name of other company here, and so forth and so on. Mistakes happen. It's human nature. It's what it is. That being said, you got to take the good with the bad. Yes, you'll have great, tremendous, beautiful reviews for your great, tremendous product or service or restaurant, but you'll also have your fair share of negative reviews. Now, these can come for obviously a ton of different reasons. This can come from you actually making a mistake. This can come from the guy that just happened to have a really bad day and took something the wrong way that on any other day nobody else would take the wrong way, and continue that further by leaving a bad review online, to your direct competition that just wants to shoot you down and leaves you a bad review. There could be a lot of different reasons for it. How you handle your negative reviews is a great indication kind of how you'll handle your business. And there's a lot of different things that you can do when you get a negative review, and there's a lot of different ways that you can go about handling them. You can ignore them completely, you can blame the person that made the review, or you can try to take that negative review and you can give it kind of a positive outcome. So what I mean by that, now let's say that a negative review happened from something that was actually your mistake. Let's say, for example, that you had a customer make an online order from your restaurant, and instead of sending him soup A, you sent him soup B. Just because I couldn't think of anything better. Let's take that as an example. Now the person goes and he writes a review and goes, the soup was mixed up my order, they sent me the wrong soup. Not a horrible thing. They did mention that the food was good, but you messed up the order, and let's say for that they gave you 3 stars out of 5. You can respond back to that. First off, thank you so much for your comments and for letting us know how you feel and what happened. Thank them again for the fact that they said that the food was good and it tasted great. Apologize on behalf of what happened. We were so extremely, busy, and we know that is absolutely no excuse, and we strive to be perfect, but, humans aren't. You could put something interesting as a quote in there about how humans aren't perfect, blah, 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 but we, of course, would like all of our customers to be extremely happy and satisfied, so to make up for this, we'd like to go ahead and give you, 10% off on your next order, a free appetizer, something along those lines. So you can take that negative comment and you can make it into a positive outcome. And you could take that, that response and obviously send it back directly to the owner, but then also post it online. if this comment got left on Yelp, post right back onto that Yelp comment and make your reply public. This does a couple of things. One, as the people read their list of reviews, they also read that you're responding to it. So it shows that you care. It shows that the business is kind of involved and is taking part and is taking responsibility, or whatever the case is, in that thing. And it shows that they're willing to help and that they're there to work with you, that they're not just there to take your money and run away, or whatever the case is. And that helps kind of to reestablish trust in the purchase that the person is about to make, or the decision that they're about to make, when they're reading those reviews about you. And it also takes something that starts off in a very negative manner and kind of finishes it off in a positive outcome, so that by the time you're done reading the review and the response and you look back at it, you have a more or less kind of positive feeling about that review, which obviously helps for all of your customers that are reading these reviews, trying to make a purchase or book a reservation or whatever the case may be for you. So that, I'd say, covers up on point 2, which leads us into point 3. Never stop looking for reviews. Don't explicitly turn around and tell people you have to go leave me a review, right now, as you're paying the bill. But at the same exact time, post a couple of messages on your Facebook page and so forth to kind of cross-promote your other pages and ask people to leave you reviews. Ask to get a review on your Google Plus pages or somewhere else. Maybe put a message on the bottom of your receipt that says, hey, how was your experience in dining with us tonight? Or, thank you so much for your order. Let us know your comments, your thoughts, so forth and so on. If you have an e-commerce related business, shoot people back a message maybe a couple of weeks after you ship them out their product. Hey, thank you so much for ordering this calculator. Let us know, your thoughts on it. Is it working out great for you? Please post a comment here and we'll give you, free shipping on your next order, or something along those lines. Be creative with it and kind of try to get more and more and more reviews. Again, that'll only increase your sales. It'll only make people feel more comfortable when they're shopping on your site, or when they're reading about your restaurant or reading about your service or your business. So you want those reviews, so ask for them. Don't be afraid to. So that essentially is about it. Again, trying to keep this into a short and quick and to the point video. So 3 big things for online reviews. We're going to recap them quickly. 1, never underestimate the weight that online reviews hold kind of behind themselves. Online reviews are extremely important. Again, I will link the study that I used as a reference for point 1 down in the description below. Otherwise, I'm sure that there's other different facts and statistics that you guys could find. By all means, leave them in the comments. I'll try to throw them into the description also, just to give people as much information as possible. Point 2, take the good with the bad. Deal with your good reviews, deal with your bad reviews. Don't kind of just throw them aside. Respond to them, deal with them. Oftentimes, those bad reviews can open up your eyes to something you might not have even noticed was going wrong in your business. Let's say you happen to own 4, 5, 6, 8 different, restaurant locations, for example. You can't physically be there every single day, all the time. You're going to miss something. That negative review can be letting you know about it. So, again, point 1, they all have a lot of weight to them. Point 2, take the good with the bad. The good has as much weight to them as the bad. Really read it, really understand it, respond to it, so forth. Number 3, always get more reviews. Ask people to leave you a review. Maybe if you staple a business card on top of each receipt that you give out for in-store purchases that say, hey, go online to our website and let us know how this product worked out for you, help others make the right decision, so forth and so on. It'll only help grow your sales, and it'll only help establish more trust in your business. So that's that. That's the end of this video. Again, any comments, questions, leave them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer to everybody. I will make more in-depth videos as far as ways that you can respond to negative reviews, cool things to do with positive reviews, ways to feature them, so forth and so on, and I'll make additional videos for that. As those come out, I will link to them over there where I just did all that. We'll put links all over the place. Otherwise, check us out. Hit me up at rapidpurple.com. Subscribe to the channel. Check out some of the other videos. I try to do a lot of talks about different webmaster-related stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video.